Hi guys, hopefully you can hear me. This video is going to show you a couple of different things. Um, First of all, it's going to show you um, how to add anchor points. So now you know how to make shapes. So your shapes are here. You can make a circle shape, and then you can push and pull all these anchor points that are these things right here. Here, I'm going to zoom in, Control plus plus. But I need more of them because if I just had 4 points to work with, that's kind of stinky. So I'm going to come over to the toolbox and I'm going to look for this little pen nib. It's called the pen tool. And I'm going to right click on it. So I find the add anchor point tool. And the add anchor point tool is awesome because I can manipulate the circle way more by adding points. Now I have to click right on the path or I'm going to get this dialog box up. Missed it. Go back. I'm going to click don't show again. I'm just going to turn that off. Notice the little word path comes up and hopefully it does on yours, but you should see it pop up when you actually, I'm just tapping the mouse. I'm lining it up on the path and going boop. And then I can just grab the white arrow. Remember, the white arrow moves points. And I'm not going crazy. Just doing moving a little bit. Because that's as far as I want to go. Right? And then I can put the yolk. Oh, I need some yellow here. You know what I'm going to use? I'm going to go into the swatches library and find that awesome panel we've been using called vegetables. And I'm going to stretch that out. Vegetables has all these great colors. I'm going to make that more yolky. Yolky. Now I made a little shiny spot on that, and all I did was I took a little yellow circle and grabbed an anchor point, boop, and another one. That's all I did. And then I stuck it on there. It makes it look like, oh, I've got shiny egg yolk. I don't know if you like eggs like this. They're not bad. It gets kind of weird when it gets real runny. That's all I did. And then for the bacon, the only difference is I started with a rectangle. So I'm going to move this out of the way here. Started with a rectangle and I added more points and I made it kind of just kind of wonky. So again, the vegetables have these great bacon colors. Add anchor points. Went around. Here, I'll get close so you can see what I'm doing. Tap. Right on the path. Tap. Just, it's kind of random. Bacon's just kind of weird. There's no rhyme or reason to the way bacon looks after it's cooked. So I added a bunch of points. Now here's the thing about this. If you just pull the points, you're going to have this really super robotic looking food because everything's going to have a straight angle. And food just doesn't look like that. Food is food. So, you might go, okay, well, this looks really lame. So I'm going to come back in here. I'm going to pull a widget here. Maybe here. Remember the widgets are those little circle things. It also adds more points when you do it this way. So you want to be careful that you're not adding a bazillion points, but I'm just rounding this out, making it look so smoother. I mean, you can leave one if you want. It's up to you. It's pretty good. That's a little wonky. And then how did I do this inside? Those inside colors that look like this, like fatty meat lines. know what else to call it. I just basically copied, squished, and changed the color. And maybe you don't like that. Maybe you're like, that's too straight. I don't know about that. You can grab a whole bunch of points if you want and just kind of like nudge it over with the arrow key. I love doing that. Arrow key on the keyboard, by the way. Then if you want some variation, you can just flip it over. Those look really similar. I can just grab a point and make it look a little less exactly the same as the thing next to it. Because just food is just not like that. I don't know about this one. I might turn it a little more. Anyway, so that's how I did that. Keep going. Hopefully you get caught up. Now that you know how to add anchor points, you can make just about any shape. And we're going to be making some pancakes out of circles just by layering, copying, changing the color, send to back. Oops, I sent it too far. Let's bring these forward again. Okay. And then I can just copy. Oh, what am I doing? I'm going to go up. Sorry about that buzzing sound. I don't know what's happening outside. I'm just gonna, oops, option, copy, copy, copy. Oh, I didn't get the other one. Shift, click, Alt, drag. I mean, it's so simple. Let me make some butter. Maybe use the rounded rectangle that I suggested you never use, because why not? Butter. Now, how do I make the butter look like it's melting? Oh, let's do it. I'm gonna add like groups of 3 butter, melty butter. And then I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna grab these, and instead of using the roundy widget, I could do that, but it makes more points here. I can pull to make the butter melty, but what I could do is just convert this point to a roundy point. See this word over here? Convert. Bing. Look at that. It's 1 point now. So I don't have this edge right here that I have to fiddle with. I have 1 point. I can pull down. I can make it wider by pulling that thing that looks like a handlebar. Just depends on how you want this to look. And then just round everything out, because melty butter is melty. Not wrong. Right? Convert. I want both handles. Sweet. So we're just, again, we're learning. If it doesn't look perfect, it's okay. You're learning how to make changes to make things look good. Maybe this needs to come down. Maybe you're like, it's not a pat of butter anymore. Maybe it's just a slab. You can always come in and squish it down. All right. Keep going. Look at the final document. We're going to make a cup of coffee, some toast, and I got to go. Bye.